Hello everyone, I'm C. Sakshi Vivek Jain and I'm from Agra. Welcome back to my series GST on Real Estate and Construction Services Part 5. In my last video, that is Part 4, we have discussed the Section 9(4) of CGST Act, which talks about RCM, where a purchase is made from an unregistered supplier in certain cases. Today we'll talk about a popular way of developing land with the help of an agreement, that is Joint Development Agreement, JDA. So for more clarity, let me share screen with you. So this is JDA, Joint Development Agreement. So JDA is a kind of an arrangement whereby two parties come together to develop a piece of land. And the two parties are, the one is landowner and the other one is a builder or a developer. What happens is, in this kind of an arrangement, the landowner gives his land to the builder without transferring the ownership, right? And the builder in turn construct number of apartments or number of flats on the land and take care of every other thing like marketing the property, taking legal permissions, and finally registering the flat or an apartment in the name of the end buyer. So this is the kind of an arrangement where two parties come together to develop a land. Let's talk about the consideration part of this agreement or an arrangement. Every agreement has the consideration, right? So we'll talk about the consideration. What is the consideration for the builder here? So for the builder, the consideration is the developmental rights that has been transferred by the landowner to the builder to develop the land. Look, in the beginning of the video, we have discussed that there is no transfer of ownership. So to construct the land, which does not belong to the builder, he needs some rights to develop a land, right? So this is called TDR, transferable developmental rights, which has been transferred by the landowner to the developer to develop a land. So for developer, consideration क्या हुआ? TDR, transferable development rights. And against TDR, what landowner gets? Certain number of flats which are agreed upon. जो भी वो builder construct करेगा flats apartments, उसमें से कुछ नंबर ऑफ फ्लैट्स और अपार्टमेंट्स वो पहले से ही अरेंजमेंट होता है, ये इतने फ्लैट्स और जो अपार्टमेंट्स है वो हम लैंड ओनर को दे देंगे इफ it is a area sharing JDA. And if not area sharing JDA, then the landowner will get the share of money after the flats are sell out. So this is a kind of an arrangement. We call it as a revenue sharing JDA. So there are two types of JDA: area sharing JDA and revenue sharing JDA. And the third one is the combination of both. एरिया शेयरिंग और रेवेन्यू शेयरिंग वहां पे दोनों होता है. जो डेवलपर होता है वो ये बोलता है हम कुछ फ्लैट्स आपको दे देंगे और कुछ जो हमें रेवेन्यू अर्न होगा आफ्टर सेलिंग द फ्लैट्स उसमें से कुछ हिस्सा आपको दे देंगे. So this is basically a kind of a barter arrangement where an exchange of TDR is done against the certain number of flats agreed upon. So this kind of arrangement is basically beneficial for both the landowner and the developer, because the landowner has the land but do not have that capital to construct on the land, and the builder has the money to construct but does not have the capital to invest in the land. So hence both the parties come together to develop a piece of land, and it is a very common and a popular way of developing a land. So this is all about joint development agreement. Next, the types of joint development we have already discussed. Area sharing agreement. अब ये डिपेंड करता है बिल्डर पर, if it is a pure residential project or a pure commercial project or the combination of both. Revenue sharing and combination of area and revenue sharing. So this is all about JDA in a very basic language. बहुत common सी language में हमने JDA discuss किया. The technical part of it we'll discuss in the next video, that is TDR, transferable development rights, and the taxable limbs of JDA. So if you find my video helpful, and if you want to learn more about GST on real estate and construction services, stay tuned. Thank you so much.